Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be talking about how to conceive twin, right? So if you are new to my channel yet and you haven't subscribed, please just click on the subscribe button so you can get notifications on more videos. I do educative content. I teach life science in this channel, all right? So let's go into the business of the day. And before I tell you how you could conceive twin, I would just give you an overview or a background to what this is all about. Now, there are two types of twin. We have the fraternal twin and the identical twin. Now, for the case of the fraternal twin, the woman releases two eggs, right, from the ovary. These eggs move to the fallopian tube where it's supposed to be fertilized, all right? So two eggs are being fertilized by two sperm. Okay, so two eggs are fertilized by two sperms. So you have two products separately. That's fraternal twin. And most of the time, when they go to implant, they implant separately on the endometrial wall. They implant separately on the endometrial wall, all right? So that means that they do not share the same placenta. That means that they have different placentas, all right? And in most cases, the fraternal twins do not look alike. They don't look alike. One may be taller than one, the other may be fatter than one, the other may be light skinned while the other is dark, all right? So that is fraternal twin. Now, for the identical twin, in the case of identical twin, what happens is that the woman releases an egg, and the egg is fertilized by one sperm. And after the fertilization, the zygote, because zygote is a product of fertilization, the zygotes will divide. All right. So when the zygotes divide, these two will feed from one placenta. All right. So they have one placental source. Okay, so that is majorly the difference between the fraternal twins and the identical twins. And most times, the identical twins, like the name implies, they are very identical. You hardly will differentiate the both of them. All right, so that is that. Now, having said that, let's look at the factors that will naturally increase your chances of having twins. All right, before I get into the assisted factors, which is why we are here, let's look at the natural factors that will increase your chances of getting twin. Number one is your family history, right? So if you have family history of twin, that means you have high chances of getting twin. For the woman, if the twin is in the part of the woman, the family of the woman, then it is very significant. You have high chances of getting twin. But if the twin is in the husband's family, the chances are very slim because it is very insignificant, right? However, the daughter of that man can give birth to twin, all right? So that is that. So family history is very important. It increases your chances of getting twin. Now, the second one is women above the age of 30. The women above the age of 30 have high chances of getting twin. And this is because at that age, right, when ovulating, you begin to release multiple eggs, right? So when you release multiple eggs and multiple sperm comes in contact with these eggs, then you have high chances of getting even triplets. Okay, so women that release multiple eggs have high chances of getting pregnant with twin and even triplets, right? So that's that. Now, another one is body weight. Now, women with greater body weight or greater body mass have shown to secrete more estrogen, and this will increase the chances of getting twin. Okay. Now, another one is height. Now, this is ridiculous because I just want to imagine how height can affect how you conceive twin. Now, they said that height have a great role to play. The research showed that women with taller heights will have high chances of getting twin than the shorter ones, right? So that is that. Now, also women with okay, I've talked about bigger body weight and that. So these are the natural factors that will increase your chances of getting pregnant with twin. Now, let's look at the assisted factors now. Now, for the sake of Facebook policy, social media policy, YouTube policies, and every other media I'm going to be posting this, I am putting up a disclaimer that this is just a video of awareness. This is not a consultancy video. This is just a video of awareness, right? So if you have any need for consultation, please go and see your fertility specialist. All right. So because of that, I won't be mentioning exactly the drugs to use, because your fertility specialist should be able to tell you that. Now I'm going to be mentioning the very important one, which is IVF. Now, what is IVF? IVF is in vitro fertilization. Now, this is a kind of fertilization that is done outside the human body. All right, so fertilization in the lab, where the egg is taken and the sperm is taken, and they are allowed to fertilize. So when they fertilize, after some days, when the zygote is formed and the embryo is formed, after some days, this embryo is pushed back into the womb of the woman, and expected that this embryo will implant. And there are high chances of division of the embryo. So when it implants, it may divide, form twin. Now, another one is when you fertilize 2 eggs, right? In vitro, when you do in vitro fertilization of 2 eggs, right? So you fertilize the first egg and the second egg, and you push these 2 into the womb of the woman. Now, the resultant effect of this is that it's going to be a fraternal twin because there are 2 eggs involved, right? So this has a 60% success rate. The in vitro fertilization route has a 60% success rate, right? So now, these are the ways you can have twin. Now let's look at how you know that you're actually carrying twin. First is that you begin to vomit excessively. You vomit excessively. So when you vomit from time to time, always, it could be an indication that you have twin in your womb. But there are cases where there are other underlying health conditions that may cause that, right? So that is that. Secondly, if you notice that your abdomen is abnormally big, so you've not even gotten to the 7th or 8th week and your abdomen is becoming so big, that means you could have twin in your womb. Lastly, this is the best way to know that you are carrying twin: ultrascan. So if you go to ultrascan, it's going to show you everything in your womb as long as babies are concerned. So if you go to ultrascan, it's going to show you if you have twin in your womb or not, right? So these are ways to conceive twin. So thank you, and see you in my next video.